Okay, we'll start with a standard dry fly hook. This is a size 12. We've got tan sheer 40-0 tying thread. This is the LK Caddis. So we want to attach our tying thread a little ways behind the hook eye, and we'll just go a short way in, and then we'll remove that, just go over the end. Then what we need is some extra fine gold copper wire, just a short length, and we'll take this and just tack it in there, and then we'll run it the full length of the hook shank just before we come to the bend, like that. Then we can hang that out the way on your vise just to keep it, and then we'll need some super fine dubbing. I'm going to use amber on this elk hair, so we just take a little bit of dubbing and we twist it on just at the top. We slide it up with our finger, and then we just make a couple of turns to anchor the dubbing, and then that will stop it spinning on the tying thread, and then we can just spin it up. I want to cover the hook shank so it gets a little thicker, the body, as it approaches the eye. And what we do is we go over like that, we hold it down with our thumb, with our finger, just brush the fibres down, and we go all the way up, getting a little thicker as we go. A little bit more there. And just do the same again. Spin it on, catch it in, and then we can tighten it up. And we just build up that taper. There we are, that's looking good. Then we've got a brown hackle, and I've prepared this by just stripping off the fibres at each side. I want to tie this in with a cross in tying, so we go left to right over the hackle, and then we lock it off at behind, and then right to left, lock it off behind again, and then what we can do is just trim off that hackle so it doesn't go further than the hook eye. And then we can come in front and lift up that hackle stem with our tying thread and secure it. Go back. Excellent. Then we need a hackle plier, and we'll just pop that on our hackle. And what we want to do is to make a turn or two just in front, like so. That's it, and then we open up each wrap of hackle, so we palmer it over the body in nice even turns as we go back. Get one more in there, and then when we get to the back of the hook like that, we release our copper wire, bring it around the front, take it over the hackle, and then keeping tension on your copper wire you can release the hackle plier, and what we want to do now is wind this as a rib in nice open turns up over the body and over the hackle. so, until we get to the front, and then we'll just draw the hackle back, come on in front of it, hold it in position with a turn of tying thread, secure it, and then keeping tension on your tying thread, we can remove that with friction and just go over the end like so. Come back in and very carefully with your scissors just come into the hackle and trim that off. That's looking good. Now if you wish, for safety, you can take your whip finisher and just put a whip finish knot in there, then it's not going anywhere. That's good. Then what we need is some bleached elk hair. We just need a little bunch of this, just about a little thicker than a matchstick, because you'll lose some of it when you clean it. So what we want to do now is we take a brush and we just, or a comb, and we just pull out all that underfur and any crinkly or short hairs. Give it a good cleaning. And then we want to put it in a hair stacker. There's a long one there. Pull that out, another one. Those will mess up your stacking. So we just want to place that in there. So then we'll just lift it up, and you want to release it from the stacker in the way you're going to tie it in, the right direction. So we'll just take that off. Then we can flip our hands over, measure the wing, a little bit longer than the hook shank, the hook length, hold it in position there, and then we go around once loosely and we tighten a little, and we go around 2 times more and we can tighten up again. Don't tighten too much, otherwise you'll break your tying thread, and then we can go through the hair as we go forward, keeping everything on top of the hook shank, and we lift that up and we go forward, lock it off, our whip finisher, put a whip finish in there, put another one to be sure, and we can take our scissors, remove the tying thread, and what we want to do is just pull all the butt ends forward. We don't want the wing forward here, so keep them separate. Pull them all forward like that. Another one. Can use your scissors for this, but I like to use a blade. Put the blade on the hook eye and just trim off the hair so you get that little head. And one hackle, just trim that off, and then we can take a drop of varnish and just pop it on the whip finish. And that's the elk hair caddis. Absolutely fabulous pattern. If you enjoy the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.